At dinner with my wife's friends, one of them asked how we met. Before I could answer, my wife smiled and said, "He basically begged me to date him. Look at him. Desperate, weak, and lucky I was bored." They laughed. I didn't. She kept going. "Honestly, I'm only still with him because I don't have time to train someone hotter." Her best friend winced. "Ouch, girl." Then she looked at me. "Let's be real. No one else even wants him." I stood up, picked up my drink, poured it over my wife's head, and left without a word. That was last night. Today, my phone is blowing up with messages, and I've made a decision she never saw coming. Beat. Hook, you know how people say hindsight is 20/20? Sometimes foresight is crystal clear too. We just ignore it. Last night I should have faked food poisoning or claimed my grandmother died again. Instead, I sat through a performance at a restaurant that screamed, "Look at me. I have disposable income and questionable taste. Velvet booths, dim lights, cocktails that looked like science projects, $30 salads called curated, greens." Her friends were already there. Zara, loud and fueled by wine, and Priya with that smirk that says, "I know everything, and I can't wait to weaponize it. They call it being real. It's not. It's sport." And I was the target. The humiliation. We barely finished the appetizers when Priya said, "So how did you two meet?" My wife lit up. She had an audience. "Oh God, this is embarrassing," she said, not embarrassed at all. "He begged me to date him. Just look at him. Desperate and weak. I was bored, so I said yes." Laughter. Eyes turned. I shrank. She wasn't done. "I'm only still with him because I don't have the time or energy to train someone hotter. You know how exhausting it is to break in a new boyfriend? It's like housebreaking a puppy, less cute, more pathetic." Then she looked right at me and delivered the killing blow. "Let's be real. No one else even wants him." Something in me clicked. Not rage. Not volume. Finality. I stood, picked up my cranberry soda, poured it over her perfect curls. Silence. Cash on the table for my meal and the tip. I walked out. The night air felt like oxygen. For the first time all evening, I could breathe. Drivey drove aimlessly. No radio, no plan. Just the road and the quiet. The coffee shop where we used to go on Sundays looked small. The park felt like someone else's memory. Eventually, I pulled up to the house and chose the street instead of the driveway. Small, but important. I wasn't ready for the porch light. Inside, I went straight to the den, my one untouched corner. My books, my grandfather's chair, the vintage signs. It felt like a lifeboat. My phone buzzed nonstop. I flipped it face down. I made coffee. Then I grabbed an old notebook and made 3 lists. List 1. What's mine? A 10-year-old Honda. Tools in the garage. My grandfather's watch. 1 leather couch. That was it. List 2. What's real? Every joke at my expense. Every eye roll. Every story she corrected. Every decision made without me. Sweet, but had been her brand for years. List 3. Exit moves. Find a place. Call a lawyer. Separate accounts. Pack. Tell the people who matter. Rock bottom is a solid foundation. I finally had a plan. Packing the truth morning came with a stiff neck and the same reality. I made paint stripper coffee and checked my phone. 37 texts, 14 missed calls. All classics. Come back. You embarrassed me. We need to talk. Like adults. I walked to the closet. My life took up a quarter of the space. I packed quietly. The shirts that were mine, the jeans that fit me, the hoodie she said made me look juvenile. The watch went into my pocket. The ring went on the bathroom counter next to the lineup of luxury skincare. A note beside it. You made a public choice. I made a private one. Goodbye. 2 suitcases and a box. 3 years condensed. I walked out into the golden light and didn't look back. A friend, not a judge, Adrian, opened his door before I knocked. Spare room, second door on the right, sheets in the closet, beer in the fridge, we'll talk when you're ready. That's friendship. Space without interrogation. I unpacked. My things looked like they finally belonged. Later, the phone storm rolled in, this time from her circle. Someone leaked the exact dinner quotes to a group chat. Word for word, no spin, no he's dramatic. The responses were brutal. Yikes. I'd die if my husband said that about me. Even her usual defenders went quiet. Mother-in-law calls that night. Malia's mom called. Diane is steel wrapped in warm. She says you embarrassed her. Over a joke? Diane started. Did she tell you what she said? I asked and repeated it. Clean. No exaggeration. No heat. Silence. Then a softer voice. She gets that from her father. The need to be the center of attention, no matter who gets hurt. I'm not trying to hurt her, I said. I'm trying to stop letting her hurt me. I know, she said. I'm taking the side of basic decency. She hung up. Message received. The office showdown. The next day, my wife showed up at my office. Heels sharp, mascara ready. We sat in a conference room. I didn't mean it, she said, tears already rolling. You know my humor. I was just trying to be entertaining. Zara and Priya expect it. So your entertainment is more important than my dignity? I asked. That's not what I said. It's what you did. Do you still love me? She asked. I paused. I don't know. I think I confused love with loyalty. I don't love the way you make me feel about myself. She stood, ice back in her voice. You'll regret this. I didn't. The receipts that night, Zara sent a voice note. You didn't deserve that. If my boyfriend said that about me, I'd set his car on fire. Take care of yourself. Then Priya, yes, Priya, sent a screenshot. Their group chat right after I left. I should have married someone hotter with thicker skin. He's always too sensitive. Sometimes I think I settled. No more guessing. No more, maybe she didn't mean it. The truth was in writing. I texted a lawyer. When's the earliest consult? Social media backfire. Within days, she went on social media with the vague posts. Some men can't handle strong women. But comments started shifting. People who were there spoke up. It wasn't strength. It was cruelty. Screenshots. Spread. HR called her in. The narrative slipped from her hands. I watched from Adrian's couch, eating Chinese food and watching dumb TV. For the first time in years, peace felt luxurious. My own place, too. Weeks later, I signed a lease. Small one-bedroom, not fancy. Mine, Target couch, basic TV. Cotton sheets I actually liked. Mugs that felt right in my hand. That evening, a long message came from her. Therapy. Childhood. Explanations. I miss us. We can fix this. I read it twice. The only clear sentence was, I know I hurt you, and I'm sorry. Immediately followed by reasons why it wasn't really her fault. I set the phone down and looked around my not Instagrammable apartment. It was perfect. She texted again. Tell me what you need from me, and I'll do it. I needed respect 3 years ago. I needed kindness every day. I needed to not be the punchline. I left her on read. I made coffee in a heavy mug and watched the sun slide across furniture I chose. Quiet settled in. Not empty. Free. Closer. One sentence at a dinner table lit the fuse. The explosion didn't destroy me. It cleared my path. If you're the punchline in your own life, here's your sign. You don't have to be. Make your list. Make your plan. Walk. Soft music returns. Narrator. Warm. Thanks for listening. If this story hit home, drop a comment, share your moment of clarity, and subscribe for more real stories told straight. Until next time, take care of your peace.